This is an absolute pleasure to welcome to the show someone who has been rocking out for nearly a quarter of a century. And the reason why none of us can count to four without saying, let the bodies hit the floor, it's CJ from DrowningPool.
How you doing, man?
I am really well. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. We're it's been a busy couple of years. It's been quite the roller coaster ride of a career but here we are, man. We're gonna be doing a full UK run coming up, and I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get onto that because you're touring with Spineshank, which as soon as I saw that announcement, I was instantly in. Like, that was
Yeah,
us.
yeah, man. That's cool that they're getting back together and rocking out, man. We've been friends with Johnny for years. We toured together back when kind of early 2000s. And we've always been friends throughout the years, with those dudes, off and on. We'd run into each other. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to tour with them.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
guys, great
Yeah.
music.
We'll get onto that because
Oh
that's
yeah. Oh
incredible.
yeah, can't let the cat out the bag yet. Yeah.
But yeah, so you recently were in the UK as well because you just supported Godsmack with POD. How were those runner gigs?
Oh man, those are so amazing, dude. Again, in other bands, we've been touring together off and on for years. We all got our career started around the same time, and dude, I love those dudes, man. Sully's a super cool guy. I mean, he puts on a great show, massive show, man. He puts 100% into everything, man. And same thing, with Sonny, man. And all the guys in POD. I love those dudes, and I love touring with those. It just the whole show made sense, man. It was great from start to finish.
Yeah. So yeah, Drowning Pool. It has nearly been 25 years since Sinner
That's
came out.
that's like 125 years on my liver and my kidneys. Yeah, man, it's coming up on 25 years next year. We just had the 24-year anniversary of our bodies, man. And dude, it's awesome. I love playing that song. It's so much fun for me to play. I can't wait to play it every night. Bands get weird about songs and people know, their most popular song. I don't know why, man. But dude, whether it's 5 people or 50,000 people, man, everybody goes nuts. And it's just fun to play. It's that fun connection with the rock, with the rock fans. Every time we play it.
See, I
And they
love
still need help counting to four, I guess. I don't know.
that.
Did
But
you forget? It
yeah, I
goes like
did.
this.
But I love that because yeah, there are so many bands that are like, oh yeah, we've kind of ditched this song because we're bored of it. But
Yeah,
like Bodies,
I don't get that.
it exploded, didn't it? It didn't just go big; it went stratospheric when it
Dude,
was
it's
released.
it's wild. And I'm great. I'm eternally grateful and thankful. I mean, there's a lot of great bands and great songs out there. In addition to, but like for us, it just keeps getting used for stuff. It's wild. Every year it's like, oh, it was using this movie or this thing. There's a Yellow Jacket series that's out, and they did like really cool, slow down, like kind of creepy version of it, and it's just awesome, man, to have something like that that everybody enjoys through, that stands the test of time. So it's awesome, dude.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, it's one of those new metal anthems which has never died and has never got old. It's up there with like, System of a Down and like
Yeah,
Papa Roach. It's like one of those ones which you put on like Kerrang or any alternative station puts it on and people are like, "Yep, I'm still
yeah.
here for it." They're not bored
They're
of
not
it.
gonna get mad when that comes on,
Yeah.
man. That's dude, that's great, man. And and it's awesome. Like the bands you just mentioned, that we're still rocking out. Like Disturbed still killing it. There's a lot of bands from that era, that are just kicking. Like we have Head PE still rocking with us, man. Head PE took us out before we were even signed in like 1999. We went on tour with them, and I love those dudes as well. So it's cool to still rock out with your buddies.
That's amazing. That's like it's almost full circle. They took you out and then you're taking them back out
Yeah, man. I love
nearly
their
30
music
years
too.
down the line.
Yeah, it's an ebb and flow, man. Like, some years like, and I've noticed this touring with bands like, this year this band's hitting, or next year they maybe in between album cycles, so your song's hitting. So, it's no like, ego trip, man. I'll go on first, I'll go on last. I don't care. As long as I'm up there playing, I'm having a great time.
See, that's amazing. Because yeah, because it's been a long time since you guys formed. So like, is it playing live and that connection with like an audience that has kept you going all this time? Because like you said as well, it's been a very turbulent career for you
Yeah,
guys.
for us, it's been pretty, I mean, for everybody, I guess it's the music business, man. Come on. I'm sure everybody's got, you know, their fair shakedown on the business side of things, man. We've been hit with some hard stuff, and that's the thing that's for me, just personally, that's always been a mental block. Is you have to separate the business from the art and the music and the creativity. I love writing. We're in writing mode right now. It's one of my favorite places to be. We're recording some new stuff coming up here, trying to get everything else done. We have 2 songs out now, and a handful more that as soon as we're gonna go to studio and jam out in the rehearsal room, and we'll come back and record some more stuff. But yeah, this part, dude, I love playing live. I love touring. I love hanging out with rock fans. I love being at a rock show. So not only like with the Godsmack run, not only did I get to play and do my set, I get to sit here and watch, POD and Godsmack play every night. So I just love music, man. I love everything about it, all form and fashion. The business sides, um, we're in it now, and you just have to, know what to do on all angles to keep it going. So
Yeah, I
here
mean,
we are.
I love the passion for music because that's what I love. Music is just like is pretty much my life. Like without, when somebody says, "Oh, would you rather go blind or lose your hearing?" I'm like, well, just take my eyes. Like I can't not
Yeah,
hear.
take my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, probably not so. Just give them straight away, but a bit.
Yeah, there's no taking. I'm not just gonna give them up there, but just blindfold me for a minute. No, man, music gets you through everything. There's a song for and that's the other thing with me. It's especially writing songs. I write from what I feel and what I experience, and I think when you write more honest like that, people can relate to it. And there's bands write music for different reasons. Some people play music because of the fame and the glory or the money, or they want to be on the radio or whatever. But now with us, with DrowningPool, man, we write what we feel and what we have going on at the time, and we all write together. The final product is, it's us as a band. I still love that concept. And, we were all friends in high school. Mike, Stevie, and myself, we've been friends for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah. So I was going to ask that, but because obviously there's obviously a history with you guys, obviously with singers for different reasons. Like, how does that affect your writing process? Obviously, with different singers coming and going,
Yeah, it's been it's been Mike and Stevie and myself since the get-go. We got together, we were in the search for a singer, and it's when we got Dave Williams is when we took off. Unfortunately, he passed away from cardiomyopathy. He had heart disease. So us three got back in the room and started writing stuff together again. And then Jason Gong Jones comes in. He had a very strong voice. I'm really proud of the synthesized record. But it's different when you tour with somebody, when you're in a Pringles can on wheels, there's a personality. Um, Conflict that didn't work out. So then we got back in the room, Mike, Steve, and myself writing songs again. And then we got Ryan McCombs, and we did 2 great records with him. Ryan's awesome, dude. It's awesome having him back in the band. So it's been a roller coaster ride with that. But the foundations with DrowningPool, it's always been, us three getting together, kind of getting it going. But yeah, like I was saying, it's awesome to have Ryan McCombs back in the band, man. He's always been fun to write with as well. He'll be here tomorrow night, and he actually stays right here in my studio. He actually sleeps right here on this couch. So he'll be in here, and we'll just do what we do, man. Keep rocking out and writing music.
I mean, it's amazing that you obviously got Ryan involved because obviously he has got one of the most unique rock voices going. Like you
He
put him on
does.
instantly. Well, instantly you have to go now. Is this Soil or DrowningPool? But like it's so unique. It's 100% him and
Yeah,
only.
he's a powerhouse voice, man. I love, especially now because we had like a good 13-year hiatus. I don't know if they said 3 months or 13 years. I didn't get the memo. It just took what it took with time. But yeah, he's back, dude. And during that time period, especially doing the songs with Ryan, I was we all sing a lot of backgrounds, and there's been a few times we did shows as 3 pieces, so I'm just full on singing, all Ryan's parts. So it's fun for me to do that, and him back in the band now, and singing with him and knowing where he's at and where I'm at, it just comes across even stronger now. So he's a lot of fun, man. We're having the best time ever on stage.
Yeah.
You'll see that at the show.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it because also, so now that he's back and obviously you said it sounds like a lot of fun again. Is that making writing even more enjoyable? You said it's one of your most favorite places to be. Now that he's
Yeah,
back in,
man.
like probably just jamming out.
Definitely. We again, another thing just with life, we before COVID and stuff, we were, just 2 years before COVID, we were kind of just not playing touring as much. We were in writing mode then and recording mode. And then we finally had Strike a Nerve record ready to go, and then that happened, COVID. So they want to put us on hold and wait to put it out. Which kind of just it just kind of just put the brakes on everything. So and then we had our stint with Jason Moreno. He's got a lot, a big family and a lot of stuff going on in his personal life. So here we are again years later. We finally get Ryan in the band, and yes, that fire's lit. It's exciting to write music again and have a reason to write it.
Yeah. See, obviously, because I do want to like mention obviously with Sinner and obviously Dave. Like when he did pass, obviously, because that was you literally were like you had exploded. You were like number one, like around everywhere. Did you kind of think at that point maybe this was it for DrowningPool? Like, was ever a time we think
Well,
can we
there's
continue?
never anything like that at all. I know people ask me that question. I guess people have those, have that thought. Again, Mike and Steve and myself were friends since high school. We've
Yeah,
been rocking out. We finally, we finally took off with the late great Dave Williams. No, it was more like, what are we going to do now? Just, if somebody in your family passes away, you don't change your last name, right? It's still your last name. Like, we're not going to change the name of the band, DrowningPool. That's who we are. That's who we are before we even got Dave into the band.
Yeah.
And the same thing too. It's my love and passion for music. It's a hard thing to lose any family member or best friend, but we're not going to stop, playing music, because of that. In fact, we keep his name going on because we're still playing. So.
See, that's the best answer. I love that analogy as well. Going, you don't change your last name. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know people have their own perspective on it, but you got to put yourself in our position for a minute. Like, we love music and playing music, and like I was saying, we that was a great record, and we still play songs off the center record. We're coming up on a 25-year anniversary. We're going to play the whole record in its entirety next year, and a bunch of other fun things. I keep talking about it. I got to shut up because I have a lot of cool little things that's going to happen for the anniversary. I'll let too many cats out the bag, but it's going to be a great anniversary run. Again, hats off to Dave Williams. But yeah, there's never any point where music is my life, man. This is how I live. This is everything I want and everything I do.
So we're getting an anniversary tour then. I like the sound of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Quality. Yeah, because it seems to be at the moment it is like just because new metal exploded early 2000s. That was kind of like the real bubble. Linkin Park just took over the world and
they did, man.
Everyone with them. And that's when I grew up, which is why I think new metal is the greatest genre of music, regardless of what people say.
Yeah, it's a great style of music, and it's a fun. Those shows are just awesome, man. And it's, I mean, we haven't gone away. It's been up and down, but we've constantly been playing. But it's awesome that it's getting some recognition again, and people just realizing how much fun it is at the show. Come to the show and see it if you haven't.
Yeah, because obviously Trivium and Bullet are about doing 20 years of the Poison Ascendancy. Then
nice. Yeah.
Like there's loads of bands. It's coming up to either 20 years or 25 years. Like Slipknot did 25 years of their debut. Like, I mean, it makes me feel very old that like these albums.
Well, we try not to do any math. Let's not do math.
Yeah.
Let's not add any numbers up, man, because my knees hurt when I say that. Like, 25 years, ow, that's why that hurts.
That's the only issue I have with gigs now is it past 9 o'clock? That's past my bedtime.
Well, we try to play earlier now too. It's funny how we used to go on a lot later, man. Early 2000s, man. We go on like midnight and stuff, but now like the whole set time everything's just earlier because people still got to work the next day. So we'll get in early on you. We'll get in there early. Let you get you home on time before you get in trouble.
So obviously, you've been touring a long time. Like, what have been some of the biggest changes you've noticed over the last, say, 20 years of touring as an artist?
We started, I mean, hitting, late 90s, early 2000s. I've noticed there was a lot, there was a time period, there's a lot of pits going on and a lot of craziness. And then everybody the clubs and the scene, everybody kind of like, there's no moshing in here, kind of slimmed down. But, since COVID and we, everybody's back out on the streets, dude, it's just wheels off again, which I love to see. So it's massive pits. We did this one in San Antonio. And it happened during Bodies. There's this, big outdoor open festival, and there's this big pit over here, stage left, big pit, stage right, and they just started coming together. And right when Bodies hit, it just turned into this big hurricane tornado. Man, it was freaking awesome, dude. I love seeing that again.
Yeah. I do love the fact when you go to a gig venue, there's just a little sign up that says like, no crowd surfing, no moshing, you will be ejected. And suddenly there's a million people just you're not going to stop that.
Right. The other thing that's funny too, and it's rarely when it happens, but sometimes we'll play venues and they'll have like seats and chairs in the front. And I'm like, what are you doing? This is not a jazz club show with tables and dinner service, man. Because the second we start playing, all that stuff just gets wiped out, man. Chairs are flying, tables are flying.
Yeah, I still remember, what was it? It must have been like about 20 years ago or something. But Hatebreed played one of my local venues, and it's like 400 or 500 people. But literally, the circle pit was the whole venue. Like, there was no escaping. Security would try to stop it, and eventually just went, "Yeah, no, we ain't getting involved in this."
Yeah, next thing you know, they're in the pit with everybody else, man. Yeah, Hatebreed's awesome, dude. Jamie and Josh is super cool, man. Like, I love Hatebreed. Their music's intense, man.
Oh yeah, I mean they're one of the finest at what they do. And then
yeah, they're great at it.
Can you kind of say like since COVID, pits are back? Like,
the
start of this year, Knocked Loose played the Underworld in London, and I went along, and that was the most intense pit I've ever seen in my life. I was like, I'm glad I'm old enough to be stood back because I don't think I could have coped with the intensity of it. It's just it's gone off again, hasn't it?
It's gone off again. I think you lock everybody up for too long. all that crazy rock and roll animals out of their cage.
It feels like it. But yeah. So there's something I noticed. You guys haven't really ever done the UK festival circuit that much. You've done download like a couple of times, but then we don't really
It
ever
was a
see
long
you.
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming maybe, possibly, potentially, maybe part of the anniversary tour, maybe we'll see you at a festival in the UK.
Yeah, we're hoping. So this is the thing too. You know, we're self-managed now. We run the show just between management and label in the past and communication. Like we've always wanted to go overseas, and we've done stuff overseas. It's been sporadic, and especially the last, you know, almost 10 freaking years, man. You know, we just had to clean house on the business side of things so we can get back out into the world. A lot of miscommunication on that one, but yeah, we want to play. I want to play everywhere, man. And I'm so grateful and thankful and fortunate we're finally getting back to the UK and Europe, and we want to keep that going from here on out for sure.
That's cool. Yeah, because yeah, so you're in the studio at the moment. So obviously we've had Revolution, also the new single Madness is out at the
Yeah,
moment, which is they're both awesome. It's great having Ryan on. I just love his voice, like I've already said.
yeah, I love his voice,
Quality.
man.
So yeah, so how many songs have you kind of already got in the bag, ready to go for a new album?
We have a lot of songs in the bag. In fact, the last yesterday, last night, well, the last couple of days, we've had a few more pop up on the table. In fact, I have another one I'm going to finish up today and present to the guys. You know, just put out raw ideas, and then we go in the room and jam it together. Um, yeah, we have a lot of stuff on the table. Tons of material. It's just for us, it's again touring so much, and Ryan living right there in the UK, and also balancing between Soul and DrowningPool. It's just for us, it's just a matter of time to get in there to get it done, to finish up on it. So there's a lot of stuff, and every time Ryan comes over here, he'll be here tomorrow night. Something else comes up. Hey, we're working on this song, and another song will pop out. So I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff down this weekend, and 2 weeks from now, hopefully get back in there and try to record some more stuff. So pretty much there's enough material to do a full thing. It's a time factor now.
Yeah, so it's almost good to go in terms of getting ready to record, but it's just a case of actually locking you guys in a room together.
Yeah, locking us in a room together with so much going on.
Yeah, because yeah, the big thing for us is you're coming to play at the end of the year in the UK with Spineshank, which is amazing because Spineshank, when I was like a teenager, were like the band that I first truly became obsessed with.
Yeah.
You have like when you're a teenager, you find that band, and you're like, this is mine. No one else is. That was Spineshank for me. Like I was obsessed, and then they split up, and then suddenly it was like, oh yeah, we're back together and we're touring, and then oh yeah, we're going out with DrowningPool. I was like, this is just amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome for me too because I'm a fan of Spineshank, and again, Johnny's great, man. He's always been super cool. And to get together with those guys, I mean, God, last time we toured, like did a full tour, it must have been 2001 maybe or 2002. I'm trying to remember. But we had great times touring with them, and the same thing, we had PE on it as well. So that's going to be a fun tour because all of us are friends and all the bands. I love these kind of tours, like again with Godsmack and a POD. All of us are friends. All of us get along. All the crew is great. No issues. It'll be a super fun time.
Oh yeah, as soon as the tour was announced, we just bought tickets for the Southampton show, which I love. The fact is also the last night of the tour. So normally that means you get you either get the best show of the tour or the worst. So we're gonna get the best show.
Oh, the worst? Really? Oh, it's always the best. They're all, I mean, every night's the best. Every night's like, I look at it because our career has been so up and down, and the plug has been pulled on us so many different times between management, label, singers. So I play every night show like it's the last show, man, because it could be. So
yeah, but yeah, because I always say with the height of callousness, when people say like we should top 10 albums, I always put that in there because I think it's a flawless album from start to finish. That one.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Like be able to see that live again. Because I think I only ever saw Spineshank once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the Road Rage tour in like 2003. That was it. Because they never really came over to the UK that much, and they split up quite early in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's the fact too. They didn't get. I mean, they were so huge when they came out. So now it's good to see those dudes back, man. And definitely.
I mean, it's just like a new metal dream. And obviously Head PE as well. Because luckily that we've seen them quite a few times in Southampton. They come over quite a lot, which I love. They're just a fun. They're just fun live, aren't they? Like,
does Robert still live in the neighborhood? Robert Plant? Where's Robert Plant from? I thought he was from Southampton. I could be wrong. I'll have to fact check that.
Yeah, he might be. I just don't know. He could be.
I was like, is he walking around the neighborhood? What's up, Mr. Plant?
Yeah, I'd know if I saw Robert Plant walk around Southampton. I'd like to think I'll notice.
Right, yeah, you would notice that. I would freak out.
But
I'm a
yeah,
huge Led Zeppelin fan, so
yeah. I think it
I
may
mean,
be
who isn't?
Surrey sort of way, which is relatively close, especially in American terms. Pretty much everything in England is close compared to you guys.
Yeah, I think the whole. I mean, I live in Texas. Like the whole state of Texas is like, dude, it's insane. I can drive 12 hours. It takes 12 hours to get to El Paso, and I'm still not even out of the state from Dallas. Like,
If I drive 12 hours, I'm in the sea.
you're in the sea, right? That's true, man.
I reckon I could get to the top of Scotland quicker than what you can get out of Texas.
Uh, Dude, it was, that ferry was cool. We seen the cliffs and all that stuff, man. It was, we're just, a few weeks ago we were there, man. It was in and out, of course, but this time we're gonna be hanging out for a good almost month. So I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while. I think the last time we did a UK run, oh my brain, if I know, I mean, I definitely remember the one we did with El Nino. That was mid 2000s, early 2000s when we did a UK run because we shared a bus. So that was a pretty epic tour. But I think that's the last time we did like a proper UK run. Wow. Way
Yeah,
too long, man. Way overdue. Long overdue.
it has been. Because I was trying to remember the last time I saw you guys. And I generally think it might have actually been the download, like one of the first downloads. Like that's how
Yeah.
long ago it's been. I'm like, oh wow, it's been a while.
It's crazy too long. So we'll try not to make it so long this time. I'm gonna try not to wait another 20 years.
Yeah, I've got another 20 years.
No, I want to make it, a yearly thing, man. We should be over there every year.
Yeah, but I do love the fact that at the moment, I think obviously COVID just killed so much,
It
and they're
did,
like,
man.
it's taken a while, but suddenly now loads of American bands are getting back over here, which I'm loving because I kind of feel like, especially with new metal, Americans did it best for some reason. Just
Oh,
they
dude,
just
there's a
did.
lot of great bands of that era, man. So many great bands, and it's awesome that a lot of them are still playing, and then we still get to play with these, with our fellow brethren.
Yeah. And then also, I think at the moment there's kind of like a resurgence of new bands doing new metal, like Sleep Theory and people like that. Like, have you noticed, like at shows, crowds getting younger, like people starting to come along because they're getting hooked into new metal now?
Yeah, it's a mix. I didn't think I didn't know. I mean, who knows where your life is going to go? But it's awesome to see that. We have a lot of fans around the same age as as us in the band, and then they have their kids that are all just happen to be 21 to 23, just over the drinking age, which is awesome. So you have this whole new set of fans that heard about you from their parents, and then they get to come out to the show. I have no concept of time, so I'm forever 28 years old in my brain. So yeah, it's great, dude. The shows have been packed, and it's a family show now. Fathers and sons in the pit together, mass hysteria.
So yeah, so what can we expect from this UK run then? Obviously, because it's quite a big deal. Like you and Spineshank. I love the fact as well. The 1865 isn't the biggest of venues. I thought you guys it would be a bigger venue, but it's quite an intimate little room, which is going to be quite. It's going to be messy.
Yeah, well, I wanted to come over there. We haven't been back there in a while, and I never know what to expect. It's like, do people forget about us? Should we, I want to start, modest and start, I don't want to just like, go play. Hey, let's play this big arena, and then like 5 people show up. So, but I love the club shows, man. I love down and dirty hot club show, man. I mean, it's probably gonna be cold. It's November there, but yeah, I can meet every single person in the club. There's just certain vibe about it. That's great. I love putting on the big production show like we did with Godsmack with all the lights and the huge PA. I love that factor as well. But the club shows, it's intimate, man. I can actually like hang out, watch Spineshank play, and talk to fans, catch up with everybody. Have a cold beer.
Yeah, I love the fact you can do the switch as well. You can switch up from the big production to the smaller club ones. It's a great little vibe. So yes, obviously we've got that coming up. You're currently in the studio, literally sat in your studio.
Literally.
It's
the guitars over here. I got the amps over here.
So like 25 years down the line, and it's still going strong. You're still going at it. Like it's amazing to see, and it's amazing to have grown up from like when I was like 12 listening to you guys to now have you still going, because quite a lot of bands, you said there's still a lot of bands going, so many have disappeared, and like
yeah, a lot have didn't make it through all that stuff. It's a hard, man. Personal life, the business side of things, toward it's definitely, there's a lot involved in it as a whole. If I know most of you show up at 6 or 7 o'clock at the club and you party with the band and you do your thing and you go home. But it's a 24/7 job, which I do love. Lots of travel, lots of business. So it definitely can take a lot of bands out, especially when you put the hard brakes on with COVID. But I strapped on the tools. I do electrical work every now and then. My drummer and I, we're doing electrical work during that time to just, pay the bills, get by till we can play the next gig.
No, I think that's what's kind of done it for a lot of bands is especially when you mention the business side. The business side of things has got it's not so favorable towards bands anymore as
Yeah,
you're just a commodity to a big label, which
it's nuts. I don't want to get too much on it. I mean, I'm fortunate to play music. I mean, I do have a roof over my head. I don't need some big mansion and fancy car. I don't have any of those things. Not that I even want that. I just want to get on stage and do my art and play my music. But it's just wild. Like, like you have a cookie jar on the counter, and then maybe somebody put their hand in the cookie jar and take a few cookies. But with the business, they just take the whole jar and they make you buy them more cookies. Yeah. That's kind of the only way I can, the analogy I can put how the business is going right now, dude. It's pretty wild. And it's only elite few that get all the cookies. At least somebody's making money. I'm still on stage having fun, hanging out with fans, having a great time.
Yeah. And we're really looking forward to it. Like, yeah, that show in Southampton, I'm so stoked for. Like, you guys, because I haven't seen you guys probably in 15 plus years. Haven't seen Spineshank like 20 years. Like, it's going to be my youth on stage.
Yeah, man.
But I just don't feel so youthful in myself. But
I'm gonna see you in the pit on this one. I feel it. I feel it coming. I'll jump in there with you. You and me, man.
I've been pit retired for a long time.
I wish I could say that I still jump off in the stage every now and then. I can't help it.
If I go in a pit, I need to take a week off the next.
Right? You get the rock neck and everything. Oh.
That takes too long to recover. It's worse than a hangover.
It kind of is, man. Yeah, it's definitely like the heavy metal workout, I call it. When we're touring and playing every night. I mean, it's you just bang your head every night. It's like a heavy metal workout. I think that's why we all have these big tree trunk necks. Or at least I know Corey Taylor does, man. He's got this just from singing. He's just got these muscles on his neck just raw all the time.
Yeah, he's got like a 19-inch neck or something. It's just head and neck.
It's just head and just muscles. Just
yeah. Oh no, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully, we'll catch you at the gig.
It's gonna be man, I'll come hang out.
Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us on the podcast. Absolutely loved having you on, and really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to more new music because I've really enjoyed Madness. I've enjoyed playing that on the show.
Yeah, man, it's a fun song to play, dude. It's Southern metal vibe to it. And I'm working on, like I said, we got these other new ones that are pretty jamming, super jamming actually. I keep looking at a computer because I'm gonna turn that sucker on here in a minute. Now I have another idea in my head. I gotta lay it down real quick.
Yeah, well, I'll let you go write some more music, which is just awesome.
Yeah, man.
And, we'll be seeing you in November in Southampton. And thank you so much again, CJ. It's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah, it's been amazing.
Brother.
Cheers.
We'll see you there.
See ya.
Cheers.
Cheers.